We're streaming live right now on Facebook and on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. Okay, at Nigeria Info Abuja on YouTube and Facebook. You'll find us. Go on, join me. Go through the conversations that really matter to you in a very passionate way and definitely in a trustworthy manner. Stay close. Let's review the stops now.
Nothing breaks this like the news. Trust me, can prove it. I'm ready. Let's take on the biggest hits on radio, provide insight, experience, and build a forgettable discussion together. Femi D. Amele.
All right, well, let's review some stories as we have them for today. Do you remember the stories I'm about to read for you from This Day, Daily Post, Vanguard, Punch, and the Nation newspaper? Stories that have been put under the editorial guide of various publishers. And we on Nigeria Info, only informing you of the headlines we have them for today. All right, let's start off with This Day for today and pick up on some of the things that really do matter here and now. Now, from This Day, you find the following headline of interest, pretty much running through their published. Despite 7% broadband projection in subscription, number putting slide across networks. Nigeria drifted into a first under Buhari. Ajayi says why Tinubu is big on policy coordinating. Institute NAS on amendment of urban laws. Wabote, lack of capacity in oil sector, hobbling job opportunities in our. NER says Nigerians build 1.18 trillion naira. Discos paid 841 billion naira as electricity in 2022. NNPC as Femi Shuneye as spokesperson. Sanwo-Olu performs groundbreaking 100 million naira Lagos Film City, says facility with national diversity. Akpabio says it's not senators to disagree on issues. Tinubu OK's target take of 14 varsities established by Buhari. Urge NCC to address high-cost telecom service delivery. Other story interest, Nigerian business landscape amid inflation and forex palace. Other stories still with This Day for today. You would also find, under the education, and cleric urges support for good-owned education development. Ambassador Kefas urges Eagles to go for AFCON 2023 trophy and world ticket. All right, moving away from This Day, now Daily Post for today and the story. Tinubu approves takeoff of 6 varsities established under Buhari tenure. It opens up on making laws against Islamic religion. Well, that's how it puts it, but we'll get the chance to listen to him as we have the full clip where Daily Post is that Wiki opens up on making laws Islamic religion. That's according to the Post. Senate claims Olukayode Ma Jaoda as EFCC chairman and secretary. Deputy lose bid to 32 vehicles seized by earlier as court strikes out suit. Senate commenced proceedings for confirmation of EFCC chairman. But they did come as at now. Kwara lawmakers' wife, children regain freedom. But kill 2, kidnap 3 others in Kebbi. Senate EFCC chairman Ola Okoyede. Recruitment. Police warn applicant existing fraudulent portal. NAS guarantees staff welfare, says Abiy. Daily Momodu reveals why he's not supporting APC. Court strikes out charge against Ifeanyi over alleged indebtedness. APC now Islamic Party on watch. Ex-SGF Baba slams Tinubu and others. Basil Maduka, co-conspirator with Lamidi, not known to our party, says the party. Candidates write CJN NAS accuses Supreme Court of stalling case against Enugu AP. For Cuba now, but will resist rig plot. APC has no chance, says AP. Inter Milan superstar emerges highest paid MLS player. Neymar to miss rest of season, rupturing ACL. All right, well, these are just the stories in Daily Post for today. And now to get for today. Of it, parents protest as union asks students to resume with mattresses. Naira hits new low, 1,060 to a US dollar as man kicks at policy reversal. Insecurity. Gunmen kill 15, kidnapped 14 in Benue, Farah, Nasarawa, and... Okay, I did take that already. NAS must empower AGF to enforce UBEC fund, says Falana. Impeachment. While APC gave Datiwa soft landing at resource. So, Bayelsa Gubernatorial, Ijo elders candidates on peaceful conduct. Chinese firm alleged impersonation cries out to federal for intervention. Global crisis, Africa rise to protect its citizens from casualties, says Femi. Abuja provocation order, Wiki extend time for mosques and churches. Nigeria's no longer put they elect, says federal government. And GNI disagree with Babachi labeling APC Islamic Party. Is diligently, Buhari Jonathan felicitates Gowon 89. Anti-graft war, don't use me as a... Akpabio tells EFCC chair. Well, that was a moment during the Senate confirmation of the EFCC chairman yesterday when he indicated in an example that the Senate president had faced with the EFCC at some time. That was a very discommon example to use. And so you would understand the response that has been brought forward by Akpabio with regards to that. British woman sentenced to death for murdering husband over £2 million. 20-year-old lorry students commit suicide over 5,000 naira she gave bond. Police arrest 98 suspects in Jigawa. Binding back Israel account of Gaza hospital strike announces Hamas. All right, well, these are stories from Vanguard as we have a day, so there's more to it. There's also, I don't want my legs to be caught up. Mr. Ebb is out for help. Vanguard watching that. Okay. Moving on, Punch now. States must lead HIV response, NACA DG. Ogun raises concern over rising blindness among tree workers. Business owners groan as operation costs skyrocket. The Scourge Forgery grant application article urges support. Operators worry as Tokumbo car revenue drop. Contributory pension. See, retirees lament as 6 states fail to join scheme. On Assembly asks Ayedatiwa to withdraw. WF boss orders appeal over squash inclusion Olympics. Alafi, EFCC quizzes or kingmakers over bribery allegation. Anti-graft war should start from National Assembly, EFCC chair. Akpabio Tinubu dismisses in Senate. Or she vows to treat unregistered tricycle owners as criminals. Police nab father raping 16-year-old daughter. And sanctions 35 and 35 orders for misconduct. Rivers father of 3 arrested for defiling teenage house help. Community laments 2-year blackout. NSCDS 3 private guns in Abuja. Residents fear disease outbreak, seek relocation of dump site. Driver residents beg government to fix Ogba Road. 2 injured in Ogunta fire. And then look at the nation for today now. More Chinese funding, build power and other projects. Senate not says Akpabio. FCC chair. 2.9 trillion lost to contractual procurement scam. ICPC recovered 655 billion cash and assets in 4 years. Tinubu faced take of varsity approved by last admission. Not 15% of budget education. More Tekun battles surging in southeast. Governors seek 15% budget for education. Tinubu Buhari celebrate Gowon. not writers or Board of Trustees Chair Obafemi on doctorate. Reps adjourned after executive session. Why I walked out of Senate plenary by federal government cautions on abuse of social. All right. Randall Mockery encourages followers to Mr. Able despite support for Delby. Palliative. Abiodun extends limit of 10,000 naira transport funds for civil servants by month. All right. Also find pension complaint and solution. 25 state and FCT enact contributing pension scheme law. All right, well, those are leading stories as we have the master papers for today. With stories from The Nation, Punch, Vanguard, Daily Post, and This Day. Remember, the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and Nigeria Info have only informed you of minds as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
We'd like to take on your calls time as we take on the of you to follow through with our editorial guide. Your calls need devoid of hateful speech, lies, fake news, and abuses. We ask you to be truthful and factual as you share with us on Nigeria Info. We please keep your emotions in check as you show millions of people who are listening to you at this time. We're live on Facebook and YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja. Okay, go there right. You see comments being made by others. You join in. Please do join in. Nigeria Info Abuja. You find on all those platforms. That's on the platforms, Facebook and YouTube. Okay? Let's take on your calls.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Then the lines remain 0700-951-0000. 0700-951-0000. You can also join in on 080-9597-4869. Okay, 080-9597-869. And on WhatsApp it's 80-999-30137. Glad you joined in. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Dr. Femi. Amale, how are you? How are your long family?
Very well, sir. Thank you for being.
My name is Abakar Kwalin.
All right, then.
Whether 3 months, whether not, palliative is not the solution. We need affordable, well priced. That is the general palliatives that will go around without corruption, without any underground thing. That one, you get that palliative being partisan. That's been going through any politician. That is the general palliative. That is what we will stimulate economy, that will create opportunity, that will not shut down economy. That is the general palliative. Let them build refineries. Build the dilapidated refineries. Make fuel affordable everywhere. That is the only palliative too.
All right. Thank you. Grateful to you. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning, all Nigerians.
Welcome, Mokwe.
My own take is on a girl commit suicide because of 100,000 she gave to her boyfriend.
Yes,
it's
sir.
unfortunate. If you say you will not send girl child to school, it be like say you are tired. You see, maybe that money is money she have been collecting from the parents. He carry give to these boys that don't have work to do. If we see them to school, you know what they are dressing? Low waist. Those low waist carry earring for ring for 2 years. Someone give them. No, you commit suicide. See? Yeah?
I'm not laughing about suicide. I'm just laughing about your description.
Low waist.
You say low waist. Okay. I has brought on another one. You said they are wearing between earring. Okay, no, Allah. Let's take on the call. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Hello. Good morning, Sir Femi.
Yes, good to have you on.
My name is Abila.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. The President of the Senate said it's okay to have issues in the Senate with senators. Yeah, we understand that even the Titans stay in one place and they do fight. Please give them reason of going through the documents and let them do it and give their own contribution side of their contribution. Not that you begin to do things as if you all in all. Mr. Femi did nothing last forever. Whereas the former president, he has retired and now back his village. And a day is going to come, Mr. Pabio is going to retire too. That is by the way. somebody fell his daughter, 16-year-old daughter. Mr. Femi, I think we should consider, ever said, that people that can no longer keep their area 1 intact, there should have, a law that is going to be, when somebody has done that, they are going to get that person so that it will not function again, because that is not in Mr. Femi. Your own daughter, 16-year-old daughter. It's so.
It is.
And another one again, it defied housemate.
I can take your view on that because other people are waiting. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening to you. Welcome to the show. Oh, that is. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, Mr. Family. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, my name is Joseph. I'm calling from Abuja.
All right. Welcome, Joseph.
Yes. My own take is on when interviewing the EFCC man that they should not give example. You see, our leader at times they have to take.
No, they should not use him as an example.
Yeah, they should not use him as an example. Well, but the man is saying the truth. That's the basic part about it. He's saying the truth. Because if you cannot start from the head, so how are you going to start from the bottom? Because most of them are there. We know that they are corrupt.
Oh, dear, that doesn't stay true. Okay, interesting view you do have. John Negu says he's watching live from local Abuja. His name is Tehimba. Thanks, my brother. Dr. Mizio Libera from Owerri says, can Nigerians trust the people they elected when they betrayed the trust? We're now confidence meltdown, which is a situation of no trust in the leaders and the system. We need a U-turn from the leaders that all hope is not lost, change from the nonchalant attitude they show to the plight of the masses. Also, Francis Namani from Enugu says, good morning, FMD, keep up the work. He says, for Nigeria to be better, all hands must be on deck. May God help us. Mwazo John Lasisi from Buhari is Nigeria a failed state? Despite a failure in every area, e.g. security, education, however, I will say we are on course to get things right. God help us. Biamo Chang that says, good morning, Femi. I okay for Senate to disagree on issues. Let the Senate President always have the rules guiding the senators and not be in bills without the contribution of senators. Nothing lasts forever. Internego says Inter Miami, not Inter. Yes, Femi. Yes, you're right. For some weird reason, Inter Milan was what came out of my mouth. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. Also, Francis says the spate of banditry, kidnapping, Miami and maiming rather, kidnapping, maiming, other forms of criminalities in this country has been worrisome. Alarming and unbearable. Possible measure must be put in place to kill these excesses. Also, Francis from Enugu State did write that in. Jude A. John says, yes, you see, chairman appointment and other federal appointment lacks federal character. And you also have, didn't he say Eve on Buhari's legacy? John Tenek interacting there. So people do interact with each on the platform there as well. Let me take on one more call, okay, before the break of, yes, let's see this is. Good morning.
Good morning, work class, Dr. Femi Demele.
Good morning. Welcome.
My man, any day, any time, I remember I'm calling from PW.
Welcome, sir.
Let me react to the former. Good morning, sir. Let me react to the former Secretary of Government of Federation. I think if we will be fair to Mr. President, they can accuse Mr. President of being a big as regards his appointment so far. He has carried every person, every religion along. So if I come and, for example, I win the election, you should be able to ask me how. When you ask me how, I should be able to say, because I scored this here, I scored there. Baba should say we won. Fine. Then by asking him, let him come and prove to us how did Peter Obi win. Then INEC announced Tinubu as the matter is in court. By matter of his education, qualification, and orientation, it should be to lecture us that when matter is in for adjudication before the persons in the country, courtesy deserves that we allow the court to expedite, to dispense judgment on the matter. Not coming and be saying this one, no, it's not healthy.
All right, let's see that.
And we should be learning from that. Thank you much for the wonderful opportunity.
Thank you so much. Azu Peter on YouTube this morning, Dr. Femdi, federal government minute walks should please walk on my Ogoja. A journey of 8 hours is now 13 hours and more. Please, federal government, please erase. Okay? Benson Micah says, good FMD, I'm watching live from Guzapi in Abuja very much for the good. Thank you so much for writing that in as well. Wachuku says he's watching from FMD. The way this Forex is going, our business being affected negatively. We are in business. We have to look for dollar to clear our goods in the country of Naira. This is not fair at all. You're right. Okay. Good morning to you, FMD. How are you and your loved ones? Keep up the good work, says Clemson. All right. Well, I do have many more messages, but I'm grateful for all sent in. You can also still send in more on. But when we do come back from the break, the FCT minister said exactly with regards to what would happen in the FCT recently. Well, that's something to look through on. Akwabi also speak all this and much more on Morning Crossfire in the live after the break. Stay with us. This is Nigeria Info.
It's okay. That is okay. No, it's okay. Let me explain. It's okay.
On 95.1
Nigeria Info. Your mic is always on. Let's talk.
Nothing breaks news like the news. I can prove it. I do it every morning on Morning Crossfire from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1. I'm D. Amede. Join the biggest conversation around the national politics every day. It is trustworthy, full of passion, and yes, covers the biggest politics and the stories that matter to you. See, all the reasons to find out what's going on in Nigeria and think it differently. Let's talk. That's the way to go, even this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.